do we have here?
It's a limited edition of Albert Einstein by the artist Halsman.
Albert Einstein is basically the rock star of scientists. I mean, name another scientist whose face most people instantly recognize.
Halsman was famous for his portraiture, the detail that he was able to achieve. I mean, just look at those eyes. It can grab you.
This could be a high-quality reprint, so I have to get it checked out before I throw any money down. So I asked my friend Brett to take a look.
The guys have been kind enough to call me down here on all manner of appraisal, but mostly fine art, two-dimensional pieces, and occasionally some sculpture as well.
So you know much about the photographer?
Yeah, he's Latvian-born, immigrated to this country. Actually, Albert Einstein himself helped get him to this country in 1940. And it was here that he really became famous for his portraiture. It's an interesting piece because it's just Einstein being Einstein. There's really nothing fancy about the piece. And I think that's what draws people to that particular photograph. As far as I know, this is the only edition piece of this particular image. The signature looks dead on from the other prints that I've seen. So everything matches up. It looks legitimate to me.
So what does something like this go for?
This piece has a lot going for it. I mean, it's an iconic image, famous photographer, famous subject. I think a signed and numbered piece could sell at auction or in the right venue from $7,000 to $8,000.
What do you realistically want for it?
Looking for 10,000.
I will give you $5,000. That is the most I can go.
I can't come off in half.
Okay.
It's just too far.
I understand. Thanks for coming in, though.
Thank you.
I just got a call from my art expert, Brett. He said something amazing just walked into his shop. So I'm going to Brett's gallery to check it out. So what do we got here?
Ron came in with these vintage Jimi Hendrix photographs, and we're not really dealing much with photography, but I know you're a Hendrix fan, so I had to have you come down here and see some of his pieces, which I think are fantastic.
I've just never seen pictures of Jimi Hendrix like this, never. How in the world did you get photos like this?
I was Jimmy's photographer.
Seriously? One of the things I find most amazing about Jimi Hendrix is he was only on the American rock scene for 2 years, and that 2 years changed rock and roll for the next 40 years. And since he died so young, his memorabilia is huge. That's incredible. What I would really like to do is be able to put a lot of these in my store. I mean, I think they would sell like hotcakes. So if you don't mind, I'd really like to make a pile of ones I'd like to buy right now.
Well, by all means.
What do you think photos like this would go for?
But I could see a piece like this, you know, nicely framed, maybe even a little placard kind of documenting the concert, that type of thing, selling $1,200 to $1,500.
Okay.
But I think they'll continue to go up over time.
I got 28 photos here.
Make me an offer.
I'll tell you what, I'll give you, for this pile right here, I'll give you $10,000.
I can't accept $10,000 for these. They're worth at least 20.
What about 12?
Nobody's seen them. They're unpublished. 18.
This is some incredible stuff, but I'm taking all the risk here because you haven't been published before.
It's my heart and soul. Come on. They're going to make a fortune.
15.
Got a deal.
All right. Thanks a lot, Brett. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome. Look forward to seeing these in the shop.